Hey guys, my name is Griffin. I am here watching episode 2 of Love Island season 8. This is the first season that I have ever watched ever. The first episode was quite interesting. We had quite a bit of making out. Before the episode starts, I want to say that I have heard from other people that are more familiar with the show that the kissing was quite excessive. I thought in my brain that I was being quite prude, but it was quite true that it was maybe a little bit excessive. And also I heard somebody else say that the sound could have been turned down quite a bit because it was a lot of ASMR. It is whatever. I have episode 2 playing right now. They're doing kind of the replay as I'm telling you all of this. As of right now, there are all but 2 couples, I feel like, that are together. 2 boys and 2 girls decided not to be matched, and then there were bombshells that came in, started making out with the people that decided not to be matched, and then they went into... I actually don't know what they went to do, but like they are going together to probably kiss more and go on dates and stuff. Right now, we're just kind of learning that all of these couples are figuring out whether or not their couple decided to be with them after the whole situation with the bombshells. Melanie and Sincere together forever, always. We're watching Kenzie and Zach now. We all know Zach kind of left Kenzie in the dust. Kenzie being like, and she's like, I'm not surprised. And then I feel like she's going to continue to act surprised after this. There'll be somebody better. In this island of love, there will be somebody better. It's fine, she says. But is it? You know what would be great for her in her mental health at this point in time? If she did the splits. Beatriz, and Sean. Which we all know Beatriz left Sean in the dust. Officer Sexy Pants said, damn. Beatriz. Ariana says it different every time. And I feel like Beatriz says it different every time too, maybe? Quite possibly. Beatriz. So Kenzie's dress looks like it's doing like a if was a dress, that would be Kenzie's dress. Okay, so we're learning the bombshells will steal 1 boy and 1 girl tomorrow. There are 2 boys and 2 girls out. So the bombshells have choices to be made. Great. Okay, so we're at a commercial. I feel like everything that we've learned at this point in time is just a recap. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy, where they are learning what we already know. Who do we have out? We have Bryce and Zach and Beatriz. Oh, who's the other girlie? I forget the other girlie's name. Once again, the theme song reminds me of Fruit Love Island. She's like, I was hoping a hot ass guy would come in for me. That's what Kenzie said. So Kenzie's really upset because Zach left her. And she's like, oh, he could have communicated with me. He could have told me his intention. And she's like, my gut's never wrong. So when he comes back, it's done. But we all know that that's not how that's going to work out. If her gut was truly that accurate, would she have been with Zach in the first place? I really don't think so. Just like, let's be real about this right now. So now Officer Sexy Pants is upset that Beatriz left him. Kenzie's hungry ass was fed crap. And now all the girlies are hugging. She's crying over this man she's only known for 24 hours. At most. At the most, she's known him for 24 hours. I feel like I only pick cheaters. Cheater after 24 hours, Kenz. Cheater after 24 hours. Be so for real. Oh my god, that's the biggest bet I've ever seen ever. And Bryce is offering to go in the middle. Oh my god, Bryce is such a tryhard. See, like Bryce, I knew I didn't like him from the start. He's like, I'm a model in New York City, and also I grew up in Hawaii, and also your eyes are beautiful. And like also his dress code, or also his style is the worst out of everyone in this villa. New York modeling is like crazy. I don't like you, Bryce. I don't like you, and I don't think that's a hot take. Show me your forehead. You know it's crazy when she's choosing the guy from Birmingham over him from Hawaii. My name's Gabriel. It's hot in here, right? Miami. Another model DJ. Another model DJ. Am I in the wrong career? I'm a software engineer. A DJ battle. What the fuck does that mean? Oh my god. The ASMR again. Turn the mics down, I swear to god. Damn, that's crazy. Oh yeah, and the girls don't know what the boy looks like, and the boys don't know what the girl looks like. Sincere being like, I wasn't looking that hard at her. He knows what he's doing. Oh, he knows what he's doing. People are gonna say he's dumb. He even said he was smart. And you know what? The last episode, I said we'll see about that. So far, I see him. I see him. Turn the mics down. It's disgusting. Okay, we're safe now. We're safe now. We're safe now. We're not safe. Okay, we're safe now. Oh my god. Again, Bryce's outfits are atrocious. And his 5 head is atrocious. I can totally tell. I can totally tell. You know what? Bryce was the one I was hating on last episode. And it must be projection. I understand. But from the stuff I have seen since the episode premiered, I am not too far off from the public opinion. I'm sure he's a nice guy. And then Kenzie's now like, I want a good guy to be here on Love Island, girl. Again, I don't know what this show is about. I just know there are these hot people that are getting way too close, way too fast. So like, do they like, you know, like, do they do that on this show and just not show it? I need answers. Bryce, are you ready to sleep? Oh, I'm gonna sleep so good only because you're here. Ew, Bryce, like interfering with that whole situation. Disgusting. What the, huh? He knows she's not gonna choose him. My body rejected that. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, so we have the 2 boys with the bombshell talking with each other right now. Bryce is very tragically not self-aware of the situation at hand. Totally fine. The girls are talking right now, and Beatriz is like making her peace with the situation. And then Kenzie being like, the whole time I was not feeling reciprocated. Are you just now realizing that, or did you feel that the whole time? Because let's be for real. You were so shook when he left you, and then all of a sudden you're not feeling reciprocated the whole time. She's valid for being upset. She's not valid for lying. Okay? And look at all these other people having fun while she's bitching. And then look at Sincere being like, oh, Melanie makes me smile and I have a bug on my forehead. Kenzie, I know I'm attractive. See, when Melanie asked Sincere how the bombshell looked, he said she's got dark hair and about your height. And then when Kenzie asked how the bombshell looked, he's like, she kind of looked like Mel. See how it switches up? That's so funny. Okay, so we've got Kata and Zach on a date right now. I think very clearly from what I've seen, it looks like that they like each other. I don't think Kata likes Bryce. He's cringe. I don't like Bryce. Cut your hair, Bryce. Zach being like, I can't wait to get to bed with you again if we share a bed. Kata trying to pull back a little bit. Kissing again. Mike's surprisingly turned down this time. Okay, Officer Sexy Pants is now inquiring on why his girlie did not stay with him. But he is not as upset as Miss Kenzie is. Honestly, I kind of love Kenzie and her splits and her mental energy. However, I also kind of love Officer Sexy Pants. I don't want either of them to leave, and I don't know if that means they are in danger, but let's figure it out. Beatriz and Gabriel together. So Gabriel claims to be a lover boy because he had a relationship of 5 years but has a big heart. Looks like a bad boy, he claims. Well, here's the thing. As I said last episode, we'll see about that. He knows what he's doing. Okay, he like straight up licked the bottom of her mouth, by the way. And they did not turn the mics down for this one. Right now the boys are working out at the main villa. Are Anaya and Officer Sexy Pants? The mics they choose for this show are so crazy. They need those Big Brother mics. The Survivor mics where you can't even tell they're wearing them. These ones is just like, I have a big puff ball right here. Big puff ball. And it's ruining my outfit. My tank top. Okay, Trinity and Gabriel are on their day now. I've always wanted to go to Carnival And he's like, Carnival. See, I think Trinity's problem is that she's focusing too much on the fact that he's from a different country, and that's making him feel like, you know. Gabriel's 26, a couple years till he hits his 30s. Girl, he doesn't even know yet. Okay, so we have Bryce and Kata on a date, and there is a cornhole set. Now, if you're not from the Midwest, we have a game called Cornhole. Some states might call it Bags. It's a very specific game. They are playing it wrong. Very wrong. You are supposed to play it on the same side as each other, and then your bags cancel each other out. So they are supposedly playing a game to win a kiss, but I don't know what they're playing because they're playing it wrong. They can't knock each other's bags off. They can't knock them off. They can't cancel the bags out because they're on the opposite side. And I honestly, because like Bryce is from New York, I have no idea where Kata's from. Like, I honestly think they are just like making up their own game. They like set this up for the exact wrong audience. Bryce just put it in the hole and they don't know what it means. And now they're just kissing because it doesn't matter who won, because the result was they will kiss each other anyway. Off. Actually, this one pissed me off. This date pissed me off. And this is where, okay. So Kenzie, I think, is like reaching for a coupling. I don't know how this game works, but I feel like she's trying to be like, well, if my guy didn't want me and his girl didn't want him, then maybe we can, like, you know, is that what's happening? She doesn't want to go home. I know that for a fact. Officer Sexy Pants is just like, well, my girl would not have been on the red regardless, even if we've only known each other for a day. And this is an island of sexy people. Be realistic. My sexy person would only want me. Okay, so Kenzie said, I want to feel like the gazelle and the lion is running after me. And you know where this metaphor falls apart is that the lion is killing the gazelle. Does she realize that the lion is killing the gazelle? It's not a predator-prey thing. It's a we're going to make babies together thing. Right? I mean, like, assumedly. Oh my god, these boys are ironing clothes. That's so crazy. I actually feel like I've seen Sincere ironing more than one pair of pants. I feel like he is ironing other people's pants for them. He might be smart. And once again, the mics are ruining these pretty dresses. I will say, Officer Sexy Pants does have a good smile. And it's so funny how the girls have to have all of these like expensive ass looking dresses and the guys are in t-shirts and pants. It's something from Abercrombie and Fitch. What's the texting thing? Is Ariana on PTO? Are they getting texts on that Android looking ass phone? There's nothing wrong with Androids, but like, why are they getting texts instead of having Ariana there? More texts. The texting thing. Why can she not be there for that one day? Miss Julie Chen Moonves is there when she needs to be, unless she has COVID. Mr. Jeff Probst is there when he needs to be. Why is Ariana not there? This is the thing about hosting, where it's like, you can tell the host just doesn't want to be there sometimes. On these news shows, especially. It drives me crazy, actually. And, like, even in Traitors, like, the actual host of Traitors doesn't want to host the finale. The thing that makes the shows what they are is that you're supposed to feel like they're bought in fully, right? Like, that they are the personality they are the personality that the show is rested on, is the host, because they are there every season, right? So, like, it is a part of the aesthetic. It's a part of the what brings people to the show is that people enjoy the host. And so when you get some random ass guy or a cell phone text as a big portion of what happens in the show, it feels kind of like a f you or a frick you, whatever you want to say. You know, I don't know if that's a hot take, but we have the bombshells and then the people that decided not to be with their partner in front of everyone. They're all holding hands, the boys, the girls, all of them. And I'm assuming we are going to figure out who the bombshells choose. Also, the shirt Gabriel is wearing is so green. Like, very green. I don't know when Beatriz and Gabriel are going to stop kissing, but for now, I'm going to say they did choose each other. At some point, they will stop kissing, and we will figure out who Kata chooses. I will let you know when that happens. Right, we're about to find out who Kata chooses. And I love how they chose her to pick last, because, like, we obviously know. But I felt like the Gabriel, Beatriz, and Trinity thing was a little more, like, obscure. Kiss me if I'm wrong, whatever. The mic is turned up on this one. Unfortunate. Even the players are done with the making out. By the way, Casey, I see you. And then Bryce, once again, with his atrocious outfit and his atrocious hair. Don't come for me because I'm wearing this, by the way. I don't care. I'm not on Love Island. And Trinity and Bryce are just back together. And so we are stuck with Bryce once again. My least favorite one. I literally do not care. He's my least favorite one. My least favorite one. The thing is, I feel like Kenzie and Sean, aka Officer Sexy Pants, could make an interesting couple. I don't think they're allowed to do that. Can they do that? Are they allowed to? I don't know how the show works. I really don't. Okay, so Sean, aka Officer Sexy Pants, is single and vulnerable, and I don't know what that means. So, yeah. Somebody could let me know what that means. I know that means they are vulnerable of being eliminated, but how do you get eliminated? Do they vote? Do they vote? Do we vote? Kenzie is also vulnerable. Do they vote? Do we vote? The episode's over. Is that how that works? Okay. Some initial thoughts. There's a lot of filler in this episode, for sure. We had to watch Bryce and Kata go on a date, even though we knew that they were not going to pick each other. And I knew that for sure when they played Cornhole wrong. So, Love Island, learn your in the Midwest. We play Cornhole. We play bags. However you want to say it, you stand on the same side. It didn't matter because in the end, they kissed each other. So, whatever. Bryce's whole situation, interrupting the makeout sesh in the big giant ass bed. Disgusting. Ew. My body rejected that. And then I like all the couples that are currently coupled, with the exception of Trinity and Bryce, because I just hate Bryce. Trinity can stay. I'm okay with her. I think she needs to have a chance. Bryce needs to go to a mall and find better clothes. I am not a Love Island aficionado, and I'm not trying to look up information on this show, okay? Because I don't want to be spoiled, and I'm trying to be, like, new. How are they in danger? Are we going to lose one? Or are we going to lose both? Possibly? Or are we able to save both? I would like for both to stay. I don't want to lose one. But I do know that's how these shows work. Okay? So, that's kind of where we are now. We have another episode soon. So, we will watch that when that comes out. But until next time, my name is Griffin. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on social media, Grifftastic1 on TikTok, YouTube. You could follow me on Twitter. I have my fan account RizGodWatch for right now on Twitter as well. I have a lot of social media. You can follow me wherever you want. Thank you so much for watching, though. We will see you in the next episode. Bye.